won, they would have been the first team since like 1975
Texas.
to win in their home. And
It's okay.
Not this
we'll
time.
wait another year.
Not this time.
Yeah.
Let me show you what's going on outside this morning on your Tuesday. Live look from our covert Bee Cave Auto Mall camera there. We've got clear skies, dry conditions, and chilly temperatures similar to yesterday, just not quite as cold. 36 in Atlanta, 37 in Burnett, 36 in Marble Falls, 30s and 40s out in Gillespie County. As far as the Austin Metro goes, I'm seeing widespread 30s and 40s here, 44 in downtown Austin. It's cold in Dripping Springs, 35 degrees. My tomato plant was not happy this morning outside. 39 degrees in Kyle. We've got 30s and 40s out across our eastern county. So I would grab that jacket. Just know you're not going to need it all day. From those 30s and 40s, we're going to the 60s once we get towards that noon hour, and then eventually from the mid 60s, we've got a forecast high in the upper 70s today. 79 degrees is going to be about 7 degrees warmer than yesterday, and that's right average where we should be. This is a very seasonable day here in Central Texas, with most of us right up against that 80-degree mark. Now, when it comes to the winds, those will be light out of the south-southeast at about 5 miles per hour. Not very strong. I don't think you're going to notice a whole lot of air moving around. It is dry air, though. We've got low humidity values today and tomorrow. Little blip here coming in Thursday until a cold front comes through, brings in another blast of drier air along northerly winds. But the southerly flow doesn't wait that long. We already have that coming in for the end of the weekend. What about the big picture? Well, storm track way too far to the north and only getting farther away from us later this week as that high pressure system sets up over the southwest. Now, we will see down here at the surface a cold front get in here on Thursday, but overall, there's no big time storm system rolling over the state, and that's why you're going to see a 7-day full of sunshine. In fact, when we look at what those future radar conditions are going to look like this week, this cold front I don't think is going to do anything in the way of rain. What it will do is probably kick up the winds. It'll give us a wind shift as well. Winds will be coming out of the north and not the south behind it. But it's also going to shave off about 5 degrees from our temperatures Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, just as dry, just as sunny. So weather remains very quiet as that 7-day rainfall shows nothing. Not only here in Central Texas, but big old goose egg across the state and everybody to our west here in New Mexico, Arizona, in for a very dry week. 7-day forecast, high of 79 today. Tonight, not as cold. We'll go with the lower 50s here in Austin, which still means we'll have 40s in the hill country, but slowly but surely those afternoon highs getting a little warmer, those overnight lows getting a little warmer. Some wind expected tomorrow. Here's that dry cold front, as mentioned. 5 degrees is what we'll see as far as that temperature drop goes, but we're still above average and we're still very comfortable. Those 80s will take us through the weekend. In fact, we've got 90s coming in early next week. Next best chance for rain, maybe middle of next week. One model says Tuesday, the other shows Thursday. So we'll split the difference and say midweek next week. But in the meantime, enjoy the sunshine. Good week to get the car washed, Erica.
All right, thank you.